friends, Kim from Stamping Imperfection. I'm here with a video for Kendra's card challenge, and this is her card challenge number 2. This is a brand new challenge, and it's all about using your pattern paper, and it's all about using those 6x6 pattern papers. Now, I have a lot of patterned 6x6 pattern papers where I've used a bunch of the package, but not all of the package. Like I have like 6 or 8 or 10 sheets left. So I decided, as I'm looking through, you can see I have a few where I just have a few sheets left. I want to use them up. They've been in my stash for a while. This challenge is perfect for this. So I have this Whimsy stamps paper that I love. I've used most of it. I pulled out 6. I probably had 10 pieces left here. I pulled out 6 sheets, and these are double-sided papers. This challenge works just fine with single-sided papers. Here you can see you get cutting templates and you get card sketches. Those are all free. You just need to go to Kendra's challenge site or her regular blog, and I'll have the links below, and print them out. In order to participate in the challenge, you need to use the cutting templates and the card sketches. And the cutting templates, you want to cut the pieces the way she shows you. She's done all the work thinking about what sizes to cut and how they're going to go together on all the different sketches. So she's done all that work. So if you're not feeling particularly inspired, this is a perfect way for you to use up stuff from your stash and have some inspiration right in front of you. You don't have to do any thinking. So you can go there and pull and print all of this stuff out. Personally, I'm going to keep all of these in a 3-ring binder, so when I do need inspiration, I have these to pull out. So I'm pulling out some other stuff that I know I'm going to need besides pattern paper, and trying to decide what exactly I want to focus on. And I'm going to go ahead and use these cutting templates. Now, I'm not going to go through each cutting template with you. I want to tell you more about the challenge because Kendra has a video which I will link below on exactly how to do the cutting. So she'll walk you through all the cutting, and I'm just going to cut them and tell you about this challenge. So for this challenge, you will cut your papers. You'll use the card sketches, add your own personal touches, decide what theme you want. If you want a theme for all of them to be the same, or if you want a variety, totally up to you. And I would recommend using 6 papers from the same paper pack because the colors will coordinate nicely. I'm not sure how well this would work if you were using 6 papers from different paper stacks because they might not coordinate as you put them together. You can see that the cutting templates are, each paper is a different color, and she's color coordinated the card sketches. So if something on the card sketch is red, that means it comes from paper number 3. And as I'm cutting these, I'm putting all of paper number 1 pieces in one pile. So when I'm done, I have 6 piles of paper, patterned paper, on my desk, so that all of paper 1 are together, all the pieces for paper 2 are together, and so forth. So what you'll do the same thing. You'll make your cards. You'll have 15 cards when you're done if you follow the sketches and the cutting templates. And you just need to post those 15 cards on your favorite social media platform, whether it is Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or Pinterest. You need to post the 15 cards that you make and use the hashtag Kendra's Card Challenge 2. Now, you can't get her attention on Pinterest by doing that. You actually have to message her on Pinterest. If Pinterest is the only social media you use and that's how you want to enter the challenge, you have to message her. All the instructions are on her challenge blog, okay? Now, she is giving away at the end of the 3 months, which is June 30th. We're about halfway through this challenge. She's going to pick 3 winners, and she's randomly picking them. She's using, I think it's called Comment Picker. So when she sees that you've tagged her, she'll add you to the list, and then she'll randomly pick 3 winners at the end. The prizes are fantastic, my friends. One is a mystery card making kit with pattern paper, coordinating ephemera, cardstock, embellishments, stickers, and more. The second one is a mystery mixed media bundle with stencils, embellishment moves, perfect pearls, pigment powders, and more. And then the third one is a mystery stamp and die bundle. So she'll randomly pick 3 people to get those fantastic prizes, and this is open to card makers worldwide. And to enter, you have to have 15 cards made. You have to use the cutting templates, and you need to tag her on social media. Hashtag Kendra's Card Challenge number 2 by June 30th, 2021. Okay, and within 2 weeks, she will list the or announce the winners on her YouTube channel. Okay, so it's pretty great, and she'll also showcase your stuff if you tag her using @Kendra, at Cards by Kendra. She'll actually showcase your cards on social media if you would like them showcased. And she said that it's okay for you to use these cards in challenges and stuff, as long as in your blog post or somewhere on the link you link back to her blog so people can see where you got the PDF for the cutting templates. Okay, so I've cut all my card bases, I've cut all my pattern paper. Now I'm using the cutting template diagram and the card sketches, and I'm pulling the pieces for each card. Like at the top there you see that's card number 3 with the red square and the green rectangle. That means that I need that particular sized red square and that particular from, I think that was paper 3, and then the green was paper 4. So I'm just pulling the pieces out of my pattern paper piles and putting them with a card base, and then making a pile of those so that all the pattern paper is now sorted into individual card piles. And I'm just making one big gigantic pile, and I'm going to work my way through the pile. Once I got this part done, I did a bunch of stamping and fussy cutting. I pulled out the stuff that I wanted to use, and I kept it simple. I picked one stamp set, and I'll show you all of that in a minute. I picked a sentiment set, and I picked a cut-apart sentiment set from Maker Forte, because why stamp everything when you have cut-aparts? And I picked 2 sets of dies that I could use, and then I also pulled out some old punches, and it felt good to pull out some punches that I hadn't used in a while. So I'm going to show you all of the cards here in just a second, because now I've got all the pattern paper with the card base, and I'm just checking to make sure I've pulled everything out correctly. I've got a ruler there measuring. She's done a great job adding all the measurements and everything on the card sketches. She's also included, you'll see the black, light gray, dark gray, and white on the sketches. Those are cardstock pieces, and you can use whatever color cardstock you want. You want it to coordinate probably with the pattern paper that you choose. So I am using this Flower Pop stamp from Altenew, and I also pulled out a couple of layering dies from Catherine Pooler, and then this great one from Lawn Fawn, and then I used this encouragement stamp set from Stampin' Bella, and then of course I have to use the cut aparts from Maker Forte. These are the simple sayings cut apart for birthdays. I used a scallop punch, I used a little bit of washi tape, and these were some leftover things that I had that I'll add to my stash that I can use on other cards. And I have 15 cards that I am super pleased with. So here's my first one. And you can see what the sketch looks like. And notice that I did not put a, like she shows a frame, what she calls a frame, which is really a colored cardstock base underneath all that. I chose to leave it white and not use that base. Although you can see I used colored cardstock. I used the nice purple cardstock with each of those squares. And on this card I didn't. Now I also flipped this sketch 90 degrees here, and you can see I added one of the florals that I fussy cut with the leaves and a cut apart sentiment from those Maker Forte sets. For the third one, I just moved that square over a little bit, and I didn't even use an image. I just used a sentiment from the Stampin' Bella, and I die cut it with a pretty square die. And I was pretty happy with that. And I love the way these cards turned out. Now here I used no colored cardstock at all. And this one, I flipped this one 90 degrees again. And this one I did use some of the colored cardstock, but again, I didn't use the solid piece in the back. So I just kept doing my own thing. Here you can see I left the bottom of this white. I didn't add the extra cardstock. I love this one. I thought this was really pretty, and I was tempted to leave off that flower, but I thought it looked nice. This one I flipped and made it vertical instead of horizontal, and it's probably my least favorite card. This one I added those little stamps that I use there are from the Altenew stamp set that I'm using. The sentiments on these two cards are from the Stampin' Bella set. And for this one, she showed two white stripes. Instead, I left those off and I used two squares. This one pretty much I did like the card sketch, although I don't have the frame piece there. I really like white space, so that's what I did. Here I added a little scallop border and the sentiment from Stampin' Bella. Here I added some, I used one of the scallop squares, and I added 3 of the floral pieces from that stamp set. And I spent a lot of time fussy cutting, and she used all but 2 small pieces of the pattern paper. It was unbelievable. She did a really good job. And here they are, 15 matching coordinating cards. I could actually package these up and sell them at a craft fair, or I could use them as gifts. So these cutting templates and sketches are free. You just have to go to her website. Whether you participate in the challenge or not, you can go print these and save them on your computer, or print them and save them in a binder. It's pretty wonderful that she does that, and everything is explained on her website if like what I said didn't make sense. And she's got a video to walk you through the cutting, and then you just need to follow and do your thing. I would love it if you give this video a thumbs up, and if you aren't subscribed, it would mean a lot to me if you subscribe to my channel and click that bell so you get notifications every time I upload a new video. And you can tell I'm super excited about having a whole set of 15 cards made. Thank you for watching, friends.